Hello and welcome to the Options Trading Authority Options Weekly Paychecks program, or the Weekly Paychecks program. And what this is a focus upon the types of weekly options or the Options Weekly Paychecks types of systems. Options Weekly Paychecks is a particular philosophy. It's an approach. And really, it's an end result. It's a desired result that we set in front of us and said, let's make systems to achieve this result. Let's see if we can at least create a scenario, a system, a method where we can average out a weekly paycheck from the options market. Now, there are several approaches. I'm sure some of you think of selling options when we talk about a weekly paycheck from the options market, and you probably also think about weekly options. Yes, but there is also a phenomenon called the weekly trend, and that's a price movement phenomenon that gives each week its own characteristic price move. Sometimes it can trend up, trend down, or chop. And it has a certain characteristic following the move of the week. And as you start to study charts, pull up maybe some 60-minute bar charts, you can start to see this phenomenon. So we look to take advantage of that and combine that with various option strategies. And as you see here, you see a set of boxes, right? Well, here on this page, if you're not here, if it's on YouTube, just go to the description and click on the link. Then you can click on a box, for example, on one of these systems. And we just created several new systems. I should say we released them as new. A lot of these systems were created a long time ago. But here's the old stalwart powerhouse Options Weekly Paycheck System B 2.0. A lot of students have done very well with that system, as they have told us. Now we have several others. We have released strategies. I've mostly only released systems in the past, but now I decided a lot of people just they're only going to pick and choose, so might as well release some strategies. And strategies are basically the component of a system where it's the trigger, it's the price action trigger, and it's an optimized event where you look to hone in on that setup only, and keep things simple. When it comes around, maybe you can combine it with other factors to increase your accuracy. Then when it comes, you hit it. And these strategies are very powerful. Okay, and pretty much on the track record. In order to represent the strategy to you, I just run it as a system. So it's basically a system, right? If you just do all the trades. So, but the strategy approach is what most people take. A lot of people don't like systems because it's just kind of monotonous, right? But systems can be incredibly powerful. Okay, so then we have these systems. Striker here is extremely powerful, has a very high accuracy rate. All right. GS8, GS7 is over here. These are and OZ4 and OZ5. These are credit spreads and naked options selling systems. I've had a lot of people ask about credit spreads and naked options. So now if you're going to be selling credit spreads or naked options, you need to do those the right way, or else you can get yourself in trouble. So we have a fix for that to avoid the trouble, and we combine this with a price-based system, giving you some very good opportunity, okay, to use these credit spreads. Just pluck off this premium, the low-hanging fruit, plus take these momentum credit spreads, which the spread gives you a nice buffer. It's not as stressful as a long call or long put. Of course, you have the nakeds now. There's different ways, different approaches for selling nakeds. Well, one way is, first of all, avoid trouble. Remove the bad idea concept that has been floating around, okay, for a long time. Naked puts and naked calls can be nice wealth building tools when you use them smartly, and in particular when you use them with the system. So you want to check that out. Then we have index options, weekly paychecks, very powerful system. And now we're, Nadex, it's a binary options platform. They have a type of credit spread there too, but we have a weekly binary option, where you can, with Nadex, you can adjust your risk to reward. You can get in or out as if you're trading a vanilla, and you only need to be right by 1 cent in our case here with stocks. Well, on Nadex, you trade the either forex or futures, but it's another price chart is all it is. So you can trade this weekly option in Nadex, and we made a system for it, and look to take advantage of the unique opportunity, the unique angle, the unique way, the loophole that a binary option offers in combination with the weekly trend. Okay, so that's our first system with the weekly options on Nadex. We have many other systems, but bottom line is you pick one and you get started. Okay, just looking and gawking at them is not going to do you any good. Now, hey, these are priced, these systems are priced so ridiculously low. I mean, if you compare these to a franchise, the involvement is so much less. It's minuscule compared to if you bought a franchise, and plus the franchise, you have to put up so much money. Well, here you need to pay in comparison, like a pittance compared to a franchise price, and then you have something that you can work, for a long time. You can walk away from it whenever you want. It takes a little bit, hardly any of your time, and it has a potential to make a lot more than a franchise, and you can compound your profits over time, okay, using money management position sizing, and you can start to get that compounding effect, and that's phenomenal. So anyways, look in these systems. They're built not only on the weekly paycheck objective. We also use the trading for a good living philosophy, so it's built to stand the test of time. Okay, how is that? Well, it's just based on certain fundamentals and price action that just keep happening over and over for decades, and now we have a century worth of data. So anyways, that's about it. Click on the box. You can get more information about each system and just get started. Of course, you can let us know if you have any questions through the contact form on the site. Thank you.